Daddy. Okay, anyway. Hello! This is DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage on PSN, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. I just realized, I think on last Wednesday when I was playing Cosmic Star Heroine, I said that I turned up my volume on my microphone on the in-game setting, or console settings. That's a lie, because apparently I forgot to push circle. Instead I pushed X, I guess, thinking, oh, it just saves it no matter what. No, yeah, I canceled it. So for the last two games, the volume was still at the normal, at the lower setting that I had it originally, and I'm just like, thanks. I'm just worried that, like, when I yell or my voice goes up in pitches, that it will sound bad. That's why I set it so low. But then, like, you can't hear me. So yeah, that's why. Or I sound lower pitched. So hopefully now that I actually hit circle, it will save it. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing okay. Already my throat is bleh. That's not a good sign. When I gotta do a lot of reading for a VN, a visual novel. Actually, let's see what galleries I've unlocked so far. I've not unlocked any gallery. Oh yeah, because I never got a good ending. Because, yeah. Because I'm blanking out on the guy, because I want to say his name and say the correct phrasing for what I want to say to him, but I forgot his name right now. That guy in the upper left-hand corner, because I'm just blanking out right now. Why is the Papa Golf not in here? What the fudge is the knife one? Oh, I was carving something. I was like, I was knifing someone? What? But yeah, why is Papa? I guess Papa wasn't on a... No, it was on a date. So I don't know why Putt-Putt's not on here. That's weird. I guess I haven't beaten the. I haven't finished the date. That's why. Anywho, let's continue. Oh yeah, we're on the date with Brian. That's right, and we got our booty whooped in mini golf because life's an a-hole. No. You know what I should do? I should preemptively delete save files. Okay, I should also make sure it's on yes and not no. Because I need to have space. You know, I'll listen to Dream Daddy's song. It's ridiculous. It's great. But ridiculous nonetheless. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if there's 15 save slots. I haven't been counting. Okay. Let's load it up. Smile as often as you can. It will make others... I don't like smiling. I really don't. I don't smile when I'm alone. I only smile when I'm with others or, well, certain situations I smile. Also when I'm teaching, I'm smile. Well, usually I'm smiling when I'm teaching. And I guess when I'm with other people, I do smile somewhat, and I do like to joke in my own weird sense of humor. But, you know, like if I'm by myself, I don't smile. They say smiling is less muscles. I feel like it hurts more. Like, I literally, my mouth will get tired if I'm always smiling or laughing, you know. Same as if it's funny because, like, actually since coming to Korea, when I go back and visit USA, because of not talking as much as I do when I'm in the USA, because, you know, I don't speak Korean that well, And not everyone speaks English, obviously, in Korea. So I don't speak as much English. So when I'm back in the USA, my mouth gets sore, my throat gets kind of raw, like sore, because of talking so much in English. It's so weird. It's like I literally am talking too much because I'm not used to it. Since moving to Korea. So just think, if you ever do want to travel, work abroad in a foreign country where English isn't spoken that much, be prepared. Unless you know that language, you're not gonna be your voice is gonna be sore. Your throat's gonna be sore when you're speaking. Voice will probably sound different, actually, because of the soreness. Yeah, anyway. I thought when I saved, I'm forgetting everyone's names. I'm forgetting my daughter's name. That's so bad. I thought she left with Brian's daughter. Wow, I am so out of it. But anyway. I think that glitched, because she shouldn't have been there. She left. Maybe she will disappear. Okay, anyway. Or she'll just be glitched there, which would be hilarious. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which I'm not jazzed about, considering I just completely blew it on the putt-putt course. Yep, they just proved it to me. I effed up. Well, F Brian, I'm not dating him, so blah. Okay, Dad. You call yourself Dad? Really? You can do this. Just gotta drown my sorrows in some tropical loser drink and get out of here. Brian and I walk into the freaky tiki. Amanda, that's it. Kitschy island themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar, with apparently, oddly enough, Amanda in the background. Okay, yeah, there we go. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. Yeah. Bartender whips us up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Okay. Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. Invest me again? I think not. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Sorrow tastes fruity. My lawn care needs are very particular. I hope you're up for the challenge. Oh, don't worry. I'll bring my own salt to promote healthy growth and a sustainable environment. Wait, are you just doing that because you're being salty? No, Oh, okay, I don't know. Oh, come on now, Dark. I'm just having a little fun with you. I grumble and sip more of my fruity sorrow drink. Jeez. I don't think I could do this like a date with Brian, because my character, oh my gosh. And Brian. But my character is the one that's making it worse. Fine, you got me on this one. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. Jesus. I know they're making fun of all those shows, but still. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. I was thinking it says always made me want to make a deck. So when I didn't see the other M word, I was kind of thrown off in my speaking. I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who all the time? There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. That's a 3-week job minimum. Yeah, 2 days, please. I can't imagine a day. Anyway, but yeah. Well, we know that Brian has a job. We know that Joseph has a job. Robert, that's him. Fuck you, Robert. Okay, we don't. Well, Dark is, but that's not the point. Point is the other F you. But we don't know what Robert does. I mean, he BS's what he does, but we don't know what he does. And is he the only one we don't know now? Yeah, we know everyone else, I believe, what they all do. Technically, we know what Craig does. He besides teaching kids, little kids, girls, softball with thirsty, stay-at-home moms. But they I think isn't it like IT or something related? Some kind of tech related thing or something? I don't know. It's some kind of entrepreneur job. Yeah. Let's see. So you want them to cover those 3-week extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. Well, maybe time-elapse. People would watch that. That would actually be kind of interesting, doing a time-elapse thing. I'd watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. Oh yeah, because he likes that. I have terrible news for you, Dark. No, not them two. Really? Did my character really? Did he really? That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts though. Those are real. That's fine. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. I hope they're both joking. Okay, good. Otherwise, is my character that thick because in the head because I'm just like, or no, just don't. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. Should be saying me. No. He was a general contractor too? The best. You practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying to not become your father. Then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter. So it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that until now. Until now? Really? When your daughter will be leaving? Wouldn't you want to have those skills when your daughter was not going off to college? I don't know. Or I guess if you're retired. We don't even know what my character does. That's the thing that bothers me. He has no job. Oh, I see. Now I must defeat him. Oh, F that, Dark. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together, still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Yes, because the player doesn't like it. Gotta keep it light. X. I forgot what button. Opposite of the North American controls for PlayStation. I wonder when I'm ever going to get a PlayStation 5. When are they going to be available again? Probably once COVID-19's out. Or managed. Who knows when that'll be. Given pharmaceutical companies not sharing formulas to have generics out. Anyway, tell one of your classic jokes. Ask about his daughter. Stare him down. I'm blinking. Ask about his daughter. Oh, eggplants! Okay. So, Daisy seems pretty smart for her age. Yeah, she's a genius. She definitely doesn't get it from her old man, though. It's actually a little embarrassing. She beats me at Scrabble constantly. Oh, I like Scrabble. However, I don't like it when you don't get good letters. It's so frustrating. Like, how do you make a letter or make a word when you have only consonants or only vowels? And, you know, no one's made very long words on the board because it's a crapshoot when you get letters, obviously. To be fair, Scrabble is really hard. I can barely make it good words when I have the whole alphabet in front of me, let alone 7 letters. Brian laughs. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. No, I don't want to keep. I probably don't have to keep doing this, but I am. Ask about his dog. Complain about kids these days. Compliment his beard. I want to know more about the corgi. Eggplant hearts. Whoa. So you have a dog? Sure do. Sure do. I can't quite remember what he looks like. A corgi with a bandana. I remember that, oddly enough. Oh, he's a little corgi. Always has a handkerchief around his neck. Isn't it green like his shirt, except not Hawaiian? Maybe that's not Hawaiian button shirt. Oddly enough, that shirt has no buttons or holes for where buttons go. It's like he wears a t-shirt and then he wears like an outer shirt with no buttons on, which is funny if that's true, because that's what it looks like. Anyway, yeah, I'm not getting it. Really? Oh no, is this going to be some kind of memory game that's going to pop up in a moment? Because that's silly. I think I might need a visual reminder to jog my memory. If you happen to have any pictures of said dog, maybe on your phone? Brian laughs. Dark, if you wanted to see pictures of Maxwell, you could have just asked. His name's Maxwell? Interesting. Show me the good ones then. Brian pulls out his phone and flips through an entire album of dog pictures. Are you effing kidding me? Do people really have that many photos of, like, pets and family members and whatnot on their cell phones? Because, yeah, that's not me. Well, I don't have a family, like my own children or anything, and I definitely don't have a pet. Although, to be honest, I probably would take some photos if I had a pet, but I wouldn't have an album. Mainly because I don't like to waste space with unnecessary things. And then if I have stuff on my phone, I eventually want to transfer them to a computer to have them on like a memory card or something saved somewhere for the photos. So then I would delete them off my phone, but then I get lazy. Like I have photos I want to upload to, for example, Facebook for my photo albums that I have of like each year that I'm here in Korea. And I still have stuff on my phone from like end of last year and through the start of this year on there. Like I have winter photos on there. It's like, what the fudge? Or it could be it could also be to prove to me that it does snow in this part of this freaking country. I want winter to come again. And that's hopefully when I'll be able to get vaccines for COVID-19. But, I like snow. Oh, if I could just think happy thoughts of blusterous cold snow this summer, because apparently it might be supposed to be the hottest on record. I fucking hate summer. Anyway. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Okay, don't get off of his dog. That sounds like a euphemism, but anyway, what a good boy. Look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor. Doesn't look kitschy. What does kitschy mean? I always thought that means like it looks like a kitchen. This does not look like a kitchen. Does that have some other meaning? Like cheesy? I don't know. Looking for something else to above Brian, and I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely a fake. What? Really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it. I look over. He's right. And you knew what that was, because I have no freaking idea what that type of plant is. So what, is a real plant with coconuts on it? But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger though. Of course it was. Oh my gosh, I even sound like my character right now. Damn it. I knew it. I knew it. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep, I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, you know, guy stuff. You know, docking. Oh, I'm sorry. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear fish. That's a different word. That has an H. Okay. Yeah. We could sear the fish right off after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that's some of the best food I've ever had. Oh my gosh, I love good fish. Grilled fish is awesome. That wasn't grilled though. He said a hot plate. That's not grilling. That's like boiling. Maybe broil, depending. I don't know. Anywho, that actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out too. Then all of a sudden, it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm like the old man in the sea. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Man versus wild. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping too much crap in there. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I eat the fish, just in case you were confused. I get him up, because, you know, it's a he. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, got it. Called it. Okay. I get it onto the boat single-handedly. So I'm like, old man, ha, ha, I caught it. And you know what happens next? It flips off, it gives you the finger, and it goes back into the sea. What happens next? Oh, shucks. The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail, knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck, and the fish gone. Never felt dumber. Well, yeah, I would also be dead if it didn't go back into the waters. So I got away. I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain Ahab style. I don't know what that's reference to, actually. It's another character. If it's a character from a story, I have no idea. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh my gosh, my throat is already acting up. Oh, this is not a good sign. It's probably because I'm speaking in such a weird voice that's a horribly fake European-esque English accent of some sort. Well, not English accent, but an accent that of some sort that isn't. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah. Oh man, fishing's the life. Haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I going to do? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him. I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I'm not gonna lie. I lean in close. Really? What would be the best lie? I'm amazing at fishing? I'm the best at fishing? No one can outfish me? Let's see here. I'm curious.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, so why is outfishing better than the other one? I'm so confused. What makes that one better? Is it because outfish doesn't make any sense? Yeah. Okay, since you're a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. Come on. It'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers. We can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on. You know you want to. I'm sorry, I've been cornered. Yeah, because you lied, you dumbass. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five. Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me dark good at catching fish elf for nothing. Oh, dear Lord. I'm spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Sounds like you'll be a scrap. No, it's meaning he said that to me, not me saying that. Not Dark saying that to Brian. But honestly, why would you lie about something you can't do? I mean, I can understand lying about something that you half-heartedly can do or you have a tiny bit of interest in, but why? I mean, I know Brian makes the competitiveness out of Dark, but don't lie like that. Ugh. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time? This is a great opportunity for friendship. Kiss my bass, Brian. I'm real excited. These are all so bad. These are all so bad, but I'm gonna go with the first one. Of course. And also for catching more fish than Brian. Even though I've never been fishing in my life. Honestly, the only part that's skill is when you're reeling in the fish. And maybe what bait you're using if you know the type of fish in the area. But waiting for something to get caught on your reel, that's just luck and time, honestly. That's the only thing there. But yeah. Anywho. You're killing me with these puns, Dark. Mull it over. Oh my gosh. No, stop. Mull it over. You come around to the fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it? Oh, dear Lord. I'm going to hear him saying fish puns, too. Okay. Amanda, stop appearing. I know. It's because of how it's done. The VN. But it's kind of weird and creepy. Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. Wait. Oh, because of his daughter. Okay, I guess. Actually, yeah. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. That's funny. So, how was your hangout with Brian? It was okay. That's how I respond to things. I say okay. It doesn't matter if it's something that's wonderful, great, unless everything's okay to me. Because in my mind, I say it because everything is, no matter what kind of happiness, it's ultimately fleeting in the grand scheme of things. So it's okay. Nothing lasts forever, so why be really happy in the moment? You're just going to get depressed later about it. See, again, this is a half glass empty type of person that I am. But yeah, and it's also because like I don't share everything immediately. I'm not somebody who likes to share things. I mean, like it might seem like I share emotions, and of course I babble a lot of crap in these these LPs and whatnot and playing streams. But like, yeah, like in real life, like I don't, unless you know me or get to know me or you're like a good friend or something, I don't open up that easily. So I'm like, I just, it's okay. Say that to my counselor. Oh, I'm doing okay. Yeah. How's it going? Oh, it's okay. Even if there's like a pause, it's okay. But you know that means that that's not okay. But yeah. Oh yeah, he seems like a neat dude. And I feel like my throat is being a piece of shit. I'm gonna have to get more water later. I really wish I didn't have sparkling water, even though I like it. Spices things up. Well, flavored sparkling water, obviously not. Plain sparkling water, while that's different than plain water, no. You need flavor. Like lime, like what I'm drinking right now. Lemon. Okay. I think so. Why do I have a question mark? Isn't that... You think so? I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. Apparently so do you, dumbass. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and... Daisy, not Ashley. Oh, why did I think Ashley? That's dumb. When I believe Brad even said her name, and I'm just blanking out. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit. So we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. Oh my gosh, that sounds so boring. Yes. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Wow. Huh. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. Not if you weren't told. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at your age, except not mature. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. Wow. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants me to go fishing with me. He wants to go fishing with me. There we go.
Whoa.
Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. Oh my gosh. She's gonna be like, why did you say that, you dummy? You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart. Well, and also have another guy who can somehow do better than you. Huh. Fishing's fun, you'll remind yourself, as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection or simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It is my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold. I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Peter Weller actually has a PhD in history. Peter Weller? Who's Peter Weller? I don't know. Dad Nap? There's no Dad Nap. Yeah, mini golf sucked. Flip up some.
You sure know how to make a dad blush.
He sure know how to make a dad blush. Flip up sunglasses? He didn't have any of those. Pure tea. Yeah, mini golf was bad. Got an S with him. Everyone needs to know how to use
got
power
that.
tools. Power tools. What? Dadmazon. Hi, this is Steven from Dadmazon. I'm out front with your delivery. Oh, okay. Yes, I'll be right down. Wait, no, sorry. I need to put on pants first. I can't find my pants, but I'm wrapped from waist down in a duvet. Are you cool with that? I can come back tomorrow. No, wait. I'll be right down. I found some sensible capris. Put on pants. What the fudge is this? Quirky lab assistant from NCIS just reminds me of you. Ha 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 ha. That's great. Wait. Lab assistant in NCIS? Oh, is that just different? Something that, oh, they're just combining the two? NCIS. What? A lab assistant. I can think of one, but that wasn't quirky, and I don't know about the second. Okay, anyway. Ooh, I got a package. Wonder what it is. Oh, I bet it's that package of socks I ordered. Open the box and start pulling the packing peanuts out. Why would you have socks for that? Man, these socks reek. What? Okay, that's definitely not socks. It's butterflies? Oh boy, I almost don't even know what to Oh boy, I almost don't even want to know what Amanda was planning on doing with these. Isn't this probably for, I'm blanking out on it. Lucian. Was that his son's name? Yeah, I'm blanking. I think it's Lucian. I don't think that's his son's something else, right? Hey Amanda, your box of dead butterflies is here. What's up? Are you sacrificing them? What? You ordered butterflies?
Yes.
You can order dead butterflies online? Wait, so these aren't yours?
We got this.
No, but I'm definitely ordering some right now. Okay. Love you. Oh, gosh. I take a look at the box again. Oh, this is addressed to Damien. Lucian is the son, yeah. Damien's house. Why would the dude screw up? Or maybe it's a woman, who knows. I don't know who do they have unisex delivery drivers in the USA? I know in Korea they're usually all men. I don't think I've ever seen a female delivery person. But yeah. Give the box to Amanda. Bring the box to Damien. I should take it over to him. I jog over to Damien's house with the box. I pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. You were right there. Mr. Elf, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? He saw you probably coming up the driveway. I don't know. Oh, okay. Anyways. Oh, there wasn't a comma there. I was wondering why that U was capitalized. And it's anyway. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. Oh, you get bonus points even on the side messages things? That's interesting. I hand him the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. And also, yet again, my accent has changed. Not to pry, but what are you going to do with these butterflies? He's going to pin them. You were in his house earlier. Would you like to see? Alarm bells ring in my head. Oh my gosh, stop being a dip. This is how you die, Dark Elf. No, this is not how you die. Sure. You die by crucifixion. I mean, my gosh. I don't know why I said that. Damien leads me into his study where he set up some sort of workstation. There we go. Above his desk is a wall of pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Although in this picture, they're all butterflies and or moths. Oh, wow, that's really something, Damien.
Oh.
I'm quite proud of my little collection. You do all this yourself? Of course. I find it rather relaxing. And apparently you have dexterous fingers. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. These aren't quite ready yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they're easier to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damien takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up a little triangular paper package and snips off the edges. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are a gorgeous, iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigment on this one is so nice too. Anyways, stop saying anyways, people. Anyway. I don't understand if it's a particular character or characters, but this guy should say anyway, in particular, based on his language. So it's that bothers me. Pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It just requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damien slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and places the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. That word is always funky when you see it. Mainly the styro part. He carefully arranges the antennae with forceps. At least my character knows what the plural form is of that word. That's good. With forceps, and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly that it's almost hypnotic. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but I'll need to let it sit for a couple of days until it's ready. And then what? I remove all of the pins and put it on display with the others. Wait, you take the pin... Does it, like, is it because it sticks on there? So all the others don't have... I thought when I've seen... Okay, I've not seen them in real life, like collections, other than like in... I think the zoo, maybe. Oddly enough. Maybe in a museum, but I think it was at zoos. But I always thought they kept pins in. I take a closer look at Damien's collection. One with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eye. This one's so pretty. Damien takes it off the wall. Ah, yes. That's a blue morpho. One of my favorites, too. He hands the small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist. Believe me, I have more than enough. Thank you. If you ever have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense. You have beautiful, steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. Am I blushing? Damien walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Dark. Thanks for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Try not to make assumptions about people.
You've got dads.
You've got dads. I love that. I love that. It makes me laugh every time. You've got mail, but you've got dads. Fuck you, Robert. Pisses me off. Okay, time to do Hugo if my voice will allow me. Oh my gosh. I might end after Hugo. I literally might have to because for whatever reason maybe my voice was like, oh no, he's gonna do that Dream Daddy thing. Fuck this. I'm gonna screw up him. That's the only thing I can think of, because, yeah, I don't know why my voice started acting stupid within 20 minutes. Probably because I was drinking soda earlier. Stupid sugar. Hugo. Vega. Message. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Oh, I should actually pay attention to this. Maybe. He has miniatures. It'd be cool if it's miniatures for like tabletop games. Then that'd be very awesome. No, there's other types of miniatures you can pay, and that'd be cool too. Like that turn-ons, muscles. Jesus. Movie star. I like how he has the top part of his hair like in a bun. I mean, I can't really have... My hair doesn't grow in a good way. Like, I do put it in like a pseudo ponytail when I go to bed. But like, my hair doesn't do anything that I want it to do. It never has. Never liked my hair. And now it really sucks because like part of it is like balded a little bit, so it's like I like how his picture has no glasses, yet he talks about glasses. See, I'm someone who's against e-readers, but it's not in love with the idea of books. Actually reading them. I like to read books when I get the chance to actually read, but, you know, I like the fact, bam, you have it. It's ready. Also, old books smell great. I think I've mentioned this. They suck when they get onto your fingers, by the way. But because they're old, but the smell of old books and new books too. Oh, okay. Anyway, sorry. Dark is having a moment. No, he's not. Anywho, everyone needs to know how to use. Oh, I already read that tip. Why is that number 5? Don't skip the corners. Why is that number 47? I question the order of these dad tips. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue that was forever ago. Want to hang out sometime? Wait for a few minutes before the computer dings or whatever. I'm so glad you messaged me. I definitely want to hang out sometime, but I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and one of our chaperones called in sick. Is there any possible way you could come by and replace them? Really? Uh-oh. I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm going to be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I can get. Think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school, arguably the worst age to be. That is a fact. Although, I would like to say I was very good in middle school, but I don't know what my parents would say. I would say, especially 8th grade. Fuck. I mean, there was a lot of idiots in 7th grade, but 8th grade, dear Lord, there was a lot of idiots. I'm thinking of, like, my gym class. My first gym class was nice because I had a good gym teacher. My second gym class, because then I had to switch gym classes because I was placed, because I moved into a different school in the school district from 7th to 8th grade. They put me in regular orchestra, not an honors orchestra. Yes, that's the thing, people. And so I had to switch gym classes when they finally realized, oh, I could actually play cello. Like derp derp. Well, I'm not that great anymore, but I was great at one point in life. And so I had to switch gym classes, and that teacher was a bastard. And the students in that class, except for a few people, were hormonal idiots. Seriously. It's like puberty hit them all hard. They were just so wily and stupid. And I was just like, oh, why? I swear I didn't get a lot of testosterone injected into me during puberty. Anywho. I swear I've talked about that before too. I will need to get water, maybe. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Fuck, I'm out of water. Morning, Pops. I need to get more water. Also, I think this would be a good time to... Well, I need to pause anyway, so I'll be right back. Ooh, what? Needs to be wrong way. Okay. Blah. Stupid everything. That made no sense, I know, but anywho. Oh my gosh. I ended up not vacuuming my apartment today, and I'm annoyed. It's not like I'm going to be not any less busy tomorrow because I have an appointment I got to go to after doing some work in the office. But didn't feel like it. Hung up, I washed laundry, hung it up on the rack. And I did change my bedding yesterday, so I'm like, hey, at least I did something that I really needed to do. Change my bedding. Oh my gosh. The yawns are real. So what happens when you start recording and you forget that you were going to record and it's past 7 and you're like, oh shit. It's almost 8 and I haven't been recording yet. That's probably why I'm kind of bleh more. But not my throat. That's just weird. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. What's funny is that the middle school I went to was only 7th and 8th grade. So when she says 3 years, I'm assuming she's talking about junior high. That's 6th, 7th, and 8th. The first school I went to was a junior high. It was 6, 7, 8. So, yeah. But it all depends because different areas say different things. Especially in the USA. Dear Lord, there's so many different types of grade classifications. It's funny. There was some I've never heard of when I look on like a Wikipedia search, and I was like, whoa, I thought I knew a lot. I went to a primary school for 3rd grade because I only had 1, 2, and 3. But then again, like I think I've mentioned, Omaha Public School District, OPS, they segregated, desegregated. They did busing for desegregation until when I moved from 7th to 8th grade. That's when they stopped it. So that's one reason why there was a primary school. I mean, it was there for a long time before, but you know. Anywho. Everyone sucks, no self-awareness. It's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week, doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. That should be hyphenated. Middle schoolers. What was your middle school experience like? If I'm going to be real, I liked 7th grade. That one was fine. But I didn't like it. I had my first crush in middle school, and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me over and I'll never forget. That's interesting. They used a gender-neutral, non-sex, asexual name. I like that. Apparently it's a she. Or at least Amanda's assuming it's a she. What'd she do to you? I stare off into middle school distance. Remember the 24 hours that we dated? 24 hours. Yeah. Those things. I never had them. I never dated ever. I did have a girl that was actually it wasn't. It was in 8th grade that liked me, but I didn't really care for it. So yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, but anywho, I started off into. See, they say it middle distance. I've never used that phrase before. Just into the distance. Oh my gosh, that's so strange. Remembering the 24... Maybe everyone else says that, but not where I'm from. Remembering the 24 hours that we dated... Which we have dated also. And the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Then I remembered the bitter betrayal. I guess it is a she. Huh. Interesting. Her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham. Him making me eat dirt in front of her. What the fudge? I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore?
Hey.
No, it's because Bobby Willingham threw up into one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. Oh, that's so gross. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus, you get to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums, really. The ocean makes me nervous. Yeah, it's not even an ocean! What, are you worried that a whale is going to pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Touch tank? What? What's that? I mean, I could guess what it is, but what? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Wait, how do you know this if you're afraid of the aquarium, Dark?
Yeah.
Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. Don't know why I said head out like that. I arrive at the aquarium that is not an aquarium. I know. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle. Preteens or tweens. Or maybe they have some other stupid term now. I don't know. Thought I heard some dumb term like that. I even heard some people classifying preteens as teens. I'm like, no. Teens start at age 13. Hence 13. Technically up until 19. So when you're a quote-unquote an adult at 18, you're still technically a teenager. But anyway. Regardless of what society claims. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Hugo jogs up to me looking frazzled. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo. It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed and most of the kids won't stop screaming. So I'm sure you know in the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great. Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of 10 kids. They're over here. 10 kids. Dear Lord. Wait, why do you only have 10? How many students were in my English class when I was in 7th and 8th grade? Now I think about it, in my 8th grade, we had 3 different sections. We had A team, B team, and C team. So there probably only were 10 of us. Oh, better, because, like, that's the reason. Actually, I remember, it wasn't in my math class, but we had a new math teacher, and he had a whistle, and he would blow the whistle at one of his, like, bad classes. And I remember was it the language arts? Yeah, the language arts teacher, who was, like, also my homeroom teacher, she commented about that. It was kind of funny. It's sad, but funny at the same time. Hugo walks me over to a gaggle, of preteens, that should be hyphenated. Wasn't it hyphenated just a moment ago? Maybe it wasn't. Who are all sitting on the ground playing with their phones. Oh, dude, Lord, I forgot. Everyone has phones nowadays. Oh, dear Lord, gross. They're not kicking each other like some of the other groups, so we're off to a good start. No, they're just going to be on their phones the entire time and not do shit. That's what it will be. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment to stare at Hugo, then they go back to texting. At least they're quiet.
Oh.
Too quiet. These guys are up to something. I can feel it. There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces to pull any stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. Classes start filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. Oh yeah, those things when you're on a field trip, some kind of activity. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this would be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet? Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think one of the questions asks them to sit quietly for 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef that's now dead and destroyed. Well, a majority of it's claimed as being dead, unfortunately. Fuck humans. But yeah. Teacher hacks. I like that. How's that a hack? What? I know my character doesn't know how to say certain things properly, but I don't... Is that... Okay, I guess that's supposed to be kind of like a cheat hacks or something kind of weird thing. I guess that makes sense, but it sounds odd to me. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does the aquarium have to do with books? What were you reading?
Oh.
We just did a unit on the old man the sea. That is not even close to an aquarium. That's a horrible stretch, sir. It'd be better to take them to the dock. I mean, the name is called Maple Bay. Wouldn't there be a harbor someplace? Or maybe you don't even have a bay. Probably not. Nothing quite like introducing kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Do you even have that there? I read Old Man the Sea in 10th grade. So, I still thought, we spent a whole week on it. I still thought that was bullcrap. I was like, oh my gosh. How can we stretch this for a week? The book was so short. We were able to read it like in 2 days. Or a story, rather. I mean, it was in a book, but you know what I mean.
Oh.
It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on, they have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. While the kids are on the floor and pretend to do their homework or their assignments while they text, Hugo and I wander over to a large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. That right there is a lionfish. Did you know that their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? That's amazing, actually. Whoa.
Oh.
Their spines are venomous, too. Nature is hardcore. It really is.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank.
Hey.
That's a stonefish, the most venomous fish in the world. Are they just, like... and they just, like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless so long as you don't step on them. What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis. Cool.
Oh.
Nature is wild. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Oh, dear Lord. I.e., say something so you can get hearts and eggplants. Hey, see that fish over there?
Oh.
That one? Yeah, that's the American longfish, blue-nosed wigglefish, Humphreyed wrasser, or humphead wrasser. See, now, even when you look at the profile and these names, I don't understand how... The first one sounds dumb. Let's go with that one. Yeah. Did you know that? What? What is this? This fish sleeps upside down, but contrary to popular belief, is not an actual vampire. That's the vampire fish.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? The hell is this? The hell, sorry, put adult visual novels and what is an adult visual novel? It's a what is it? Hold on, what did they call it? It's a dad dating simulator. No, it's funny. The Nintendo Switch has a lot more dating sims. I mean, obviously they're geared towards women, but I was shocked at how many they put in there. Here, they don't really, oddly enough, they don't have that much, which is kind of odd. Sirius has a heart attack. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes. Okay, he didn't like that. We're skipping that. That's horrible. We're gonna try that again. But hello, Demon Zero. Oh, I actually like visual novels. I just suck at a lot of them. They just don't have any on PS4. Well, they have some. I did play the Coffee Talk one. I do have another one that originally was on computer, and then when they re-released it with voice acting, I bought it, and I haven't actually beat it. I have seen someone beat it, but I'll probably play it at some point on stream. I did like the Humphead Rasa. Psychiatric fish trivia, political fish trivia. I like the paranormal one, but I think he would like psychiatric more. Oh, there are tons of different types of visual novels. Not all of them are dating, obviously, but some are. But yeah, that's a more interesting one. That one you can actually play while streaming, unlike its sequel, which I did do Deathmark, oddly enough. But yeah, but unlike its sequel, whatever it's called, because I'm blanking out because I'm ignoring it, you can't play on PS4 unless you're streaming it not through the system, because it blocks you after starting with the boss in the first or the second, the first boss, and it blocks afterwards, and you just get the blue screen of no picture, which is bullshit. This is the only species of fish known to develop clinical depression. Oh. Wait, are you serious? Absolutely not. I'm playing it for the gag here.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Ah, good one. We leave the kids to another room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. They don't actually show any bad scenes, I don't think, here. No, there's no bad scenes in this. They talk about for certain things, they might talk about or hint at having sex in this dating simulator thing, but they don't actually show any like scenes. No, it's mostly it's like a lot of dad jokes and ridiculous commentary about society, pop culture, and whatnot. It's actually pretty funny. But yeah. Oh, Deathmark sequel. Yeah, that's why. Like, I played it, and then I thought maybe they were just going to block out, like, the first boss fight. And I thought after the boss fight, you would be able to resume streaming it normally. No, it's completely blocked. And so I ultimately stopped playing it, and I'm, like, mad about it because I wanted to finish it. I mean, it has a different, it feels, it's obviously a different kind of storytelling than the first one, because the first one was mainly, well, the second one I guess dealt with rumors too, but the first one was, I just liked the first one better, also because it wasn't blocked. I don't know why Ascus, yeah, Axis or whatever the name of the group. Yeah, I was like disappointed because normally they don't block stuff. Yeah, it was really weird. Like that's why it's discontinued because, on my channel because I'm like I can't finish it. I don't have the money to pay for like hooking up to a computer. And I actually don't even have a lap. The only laptop I have that has a USB, if I connect through USB for 3.0, is my work laptop. I have a MacBook Pro laptop that is a mid 2011 century, mid 2011 model because it has a CD drive. So that's 2.0. So yeah. So it really wouldn't work too much because I don't have like a newer laptop for that. But yeah, it made me so mad. Let's see. Lights swimming around a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Kids are weird. I'm so glad that when I grew up, there was no cell phones in middle school. Well, I did technically have a cell phone in high school, but obviously it was before like pictures and all the other shit that was added on later, and obviously before fucking smartphones. Dear Lord, I don't know if I could grow up in this age because it would just be horrible. Let alone cyberbullying as opposed to just regular bullying. With all the shit that people do and lack paying attention of. Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who started fighting over a Capri Sun. I walk around the room, reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. Aren't I also supposed to be paying attention to kids? After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. Pee-pee pics? People take pee-pee... Kids do that? Really? So stupid. That sounds so stupid. Again, thank goodness. Yeah. The ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry, hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. I'm sure some kids do. That's the sad part. I'm sure some of them do. Anymore. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. I stare at all the dads. Wow.
Oh.
I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I'd rather stare at you, dear Lord. We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. Are those two sharks kissing? Why if I select that more sensible option? A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It truly is fascinating to be able to observe it in a setting such as this. Heart eggplants! So I mentioned this in one of my other streams on this, but I didn't know what eggplant meant as an emoji or emoticon or whatever. I guess it's emoji because it's a picture. I don't know. Until like someone's stream or some LP or some video of someone playing some game, and I was like, that's what eggplant means as an emoji? That's so stupid. Repressed U.S. citizens, and maybe other places around the world too, but especially USA. USA is just full of sexually repressed people because of how our culture is. But as a majority. But yeah, I was like, that's why eggplants. That's so weird. So I wondered why they were throwing eggplants in this game when I first heard about this game and saw some playthroughs of it. I was like, what's eggplant mean? That's a very astute point, Dark. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. We eventually make our way to the touch tank room. What is a touch tank room? You know, when they have these sort of tanks at the zoo where I'm from that were low, you couldn't actually touch them. You just saw them. I'm pretty sure you were not allowed to touch any of the animals. So yeah, I was really confused what a touch tank room was. Okay, now I know. Which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. Yeah, because I'm like, we never had any such things in our aquarium. For a while, the aquarium that was at the zoo, because in Omaha was the Henry Dorley Zoo, that was like the big thing for quite some time. I mean, now they have some other things there, I guess. I haven't been there in a while. And now my parents moved to a smaller town. So they're not even in Omaha anymore. So I don't even get to go there. I mean, I have some friends who still live in Omaha, but woohoo, do you want to go hang out at the zoo? Yeah, I'm sure they would want to do that. Whenever I visit again and whenever hopefully COVID-19 is manageable, I stand around the edges of the tank and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my well-moistured hands. My hands are well-moistured. My hands in real life are never well-moistured because I have dry hands. My skin's dry as heck. I remember my skin would hurt me because I didn't know about lotioning and putting moisturizer and whatnot on when I was younger. So yeah, that's the place to be. Yes, it is. It's so happening. The big O. And yes, they do say that. Well, is that radio station still around? I think it is. In downtown, they had literally a big O, which looked like the Oprah operating system. Maybe it's Oprah, yeah. But then someone told me later, because again, I didn't know that big O means something else, and I was like, oh, that's what that means, but that's what they call Omaha. Just like, oh gosh. Again, Omaha. Only good thing about that is I always thought were the fireworks because they're a red state. Other than that, fuck Nebraska, fuck Omaha. Okay, anywho. They finally start getting cooler crap in Omaha, like businesses and whatnot, and chains when I left. So like when I finally visited back to Omaha, I'm like, I saw all these chains and whatnot when I was in the Twin Cities. It's like in Minneapolis. So I'm like, yeah, stupid city. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Dark? No. Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should just stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me, but I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me in my delicious hands if given the chance. Delicious hands. Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have had their barbs removed because, damaging nature. The horseshoe crabs crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones, are perfectly safe to touch. Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See, not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Yeah, slimy, gross. Things get a lot scary when you learn more about them, see, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. Either anemones or anemone. Not sure how. I always thought it was the second one to pronounce, like anemone. Although the anemone for singular, I never knew how to say it plural, because I don't think yeah. But it's always a funky word. Because it's probably not native English, but then again, native English is bastardized, so, meh. My hand brushes against Hugo's, oh, as we reach for the same, no, don't make me say that word again, game. Anemone. I pull away blushing. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Oh gosh. Don't even hint at this, and you're making it seem, oh, sorry, I just got a little carried away. I just get a little carried away wow, we're totally flirting. Wait, that girl over there looks suspicious. Why is that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Oh no, stupid preteen breaking up our flirting moment. Ugh, stupid kids. Susan, get back here. Oh my gosh, did she put a fish in her book bag? Please tell me she just dunked it in the water. Oh dear Lord. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. She was stealing! Oh my gosh! That's so bad. Want to tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Bullshit. Wow. Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. I need a pause and save so I can get the right answer to get hearts and eggplants with your teacher. We don't have time for games here. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I'm not afraid to hit a child. I love the last one. Oh, I love the last one. Dictionary says anemone. So there you go. There you go. Oh, okay, I did get it right. Okay. Okay. It's basically not what it looks like. Except I pronounce it as anemone. I had the M in the wrong position then. But yeah. Stupid English language. That's the one good thing about the Korean language. You know what the syllables are once you've learned enough of the language, like the first few days or whatever. Once you know the syllables are so much easier in Korean. F English. English syllables can be, like I tell like when I taught pronunciation, or even when I don't teach pronunciation, like I tell my students, it's like, yeah. So in Korean, you know it's consonant, vowel, consonant, or it's consonant, vowel. Or it's like a silent consonant, vowel, consonant. And you know that's a syllable. But in English, it can be some consonants with a vowel. It can be a vowel itself. It can be, it's like, fuck off, English. I saved it. Let's try the middle one. I had a bud go down for that one. He came out a changed man. Said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag. There was no indication of anything, so I don't know. Dropping her book bag on the floor, it lands with a wet slap. We stare at it for a moment before it starts to move.
Whoa.
Hugo leans down and zips the backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out and across the floor. An employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. Wow, that employee was quick. That employee should win Employee of the Month at the aquarium. Seriously. Why us? I mean, yeah, the student was directly our responsibility. We shouldn't have been flirting with each other, but still. You know how many kids there are? Fuck off. Sorry, I just realized. I'm very cursing. Whatever. I'm tired. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him. Oh, whatever. Oh my God. Well, only one? No, I'm sorry, that sounded bad. To where? Outside? where he was going to die?
I don't know.
Susan, go back to your group. Or go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah, and hands where we can see him. Well, I have non-alcoholic beer, but I already brushed my teeth, so that I don't drink anything but water after I brush my teeth, or eat anything. That's the one good thing I keep. There have been only some extreme cases, or when I'm really tired and I forgot. But normally I stick to that rule. If only I brushed my teeth earlier. And then I just suffer through the hunger pains. But anyway, Susan sulks off. Yeah. Susan sulks off, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder.
Oh.
Plus, I actually don't like alcohol in general. I only drink that on rare occasions. To me, it's like I've mentioned this in my streams before in my videos, but it's like, to me, drinking alcohol is like drinking bug repellent, because obviously, like, mosquito repellent has alcohol in it, so I just think it's like that. Or like rubbing alcohol, or mouthwash doesn't have alcohol. Yeah, skip that one. But yeah, I just don't like it. It tastes gross, because I'm not used to it. Most schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. Yeah. Plus, if I were to ever drink alcohol, like at a bar, I'd be by myself, because I don't have friends. No, I have some friends, but like, yeah, I actually really don't like a lot of places. Like, I remember in undergrad, I was not able to drink, obviously, and I was a good person. I didn't drink underage. I was not a horrible college student, because heck, I have video games and computer games, so F off, everyone. I was even in a fraternity. We didn't have a house. It was a non-traditional fraternity, but yep, nope. I wasn't the one who drank. I was a good person. But in grad school, there was one bar, because I went to a smaller town for university there, to get my MA, and there was, okay, hold on. What was it called? I always call it the Prancing Pony from the Lord of the Rings, but it was, I think, the white horse, or the white stallion. I think it was the white horse. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. But yeah, but yeah, that bar was so loud, and like I couldn't, like, I don't want people. I don't know what I would be like drunk, so I didn't ever want to have people see me drunk. Plus, I take medication. Not that I think my current medication says that you shouldn't mix it with alcohol, but like I just never did because of my medicine. I'm like, I always would say, same as with not smoking illegally as a teenager or whatever. I'm like, I'm already screwed up with medicine and how I am. I'm like, why do I want to screw that up even more with like other substances? I was like, please. Let's see. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us. Ooh, beautiful plants.
Ah.
Look over here. Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of a tank. One of them is in the middle of giving birth. Really?
Hey.
That's actually the male seahorse. Sort of taking fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out. There's a male seahorse giving birth. A low murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. You know what they should have done is take all the phones away from the kids. I'm amazed they don't do that. I'd be the teacher who would do it. Especially at that age. Yeah, give me those damn phones. You got them at the end of class.
Hey.
I knew a professor at my university who did that. I don't do that. I was like, it's your grade. If you want to F it up, you can be on your phone and not pay attention. That's your choice. I never said that, but that's what I played it as. I mean, even when I'm doing Zoom classes with my students, you can tell that they're on their phones. I mean, come on. That or if they're on the computer, it's even worse. But yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. Is that what the text said? I wasn't really paying attention. Fun fact: male seahorses can even give birth. I didn't even read this line. That's what you're commenting on. Male seahorses can even give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. That's interesting. Plus, I always thought that the male seahorse only takes care of the children. I didn't know that they actually were the ones that got pregnant and gave birth. I didn't know that fact about seahorses. I just knew that they they suck them in, not eating the babies, but to take care of them, and they spit them out. It looks funny. Funny and cool at the same time, but I was like, that's so interesting. But I didn't know that they actually gave birth. The more you know. Star. Okay. Do they still do that? They probably don't. They probably don't have anything informative nowadays on TV. If people watch it. Because it's mostly online crap now. Man, we thought we had it hard.
Ah.
I wonder if they had to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. Comma. All, however, many thousand of them. Oh, the more you know. That those informative things that I think like were on NBC or whatever channel, like some kind of like informative blurb commercial, and there's like that did you know or the more you know, and there's a star shining across. I don't know. You have to look it up. I can't explain it. I'm not good at explaining it. They make fun of it in one of the earlier seasons of Family Guy. I know that much. What's the episode with when they went to the Native American casino? Yeah. Wonder if they had. Oh, yeah. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo. Didn't you read his dad book or dad face book profile? Dark. It says that he likes the aquarium.
Ah.
Marine life. It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about the things we don't understand every day of our lives. If I could just get focused enough to do stuff like that and actually do more learning about what I want to do if I ever get a PhD, that would be awesome. But I suck at that because other stuff in life. Is that my phone? It probably was my phone. Freaking Discord. Anyway. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. For the better, hopefully. Not for the worse. But, whatever. People. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour, the Arctic exhibit. So he really does like penguins. I don't know. There's some very interesting video games. That, and I still even know how to use podcasts. That's been around for quite some time, and I still don't understand how to get it working on a computer. It's so sad. I've even looked it up, and no one explains shit anymore correctly on the internet. I've been to some websites that supposedly you can get podcasts, but yeah. Also, no one really likes to have podcasts about medievalism. So that's another issue. Do we get to see the penguins?
Ah.
Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Penguins. penguins! Oh, this one's diving! Aww. A group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure, trying to get their attention. Are you kidding me? I never tapped on the glass when I was at the aquarium. All different ages in life. Well, hold on. I wasn't that young when the aquarium was around. When did they build that in Omaha? Was I in middle school when that was built? I don't remember. I think it was. I don't think it was before middle school. But I never tapped on the glass. You weren't supposed to tap on the glass. You press up against it, but you never tapped on it. Some crazy kids in this school. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seemed to be having a great time. What was I so worried about? This isn't too bad. Someone's going to break the glass. Be free, penguins! Be free! Oh no, Hugo doesn't like penguins. Maybe. Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Even worse! Is it your son? Hugo, is it your son? I bet it's his son. Hemingway. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding, it's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's hiding just out of sight of one of the employees. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door to the exhibit ajar. Was that unlocked this whole time? Why would they have that unlocked? Oh my gosh. We gotta stop her before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Oh no, this is a mini game. I'm sensing a mini game. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs towards the puppet exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, 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 I have an announcement. The room turned towards Hugo. Here's a few facts I bet you didn't know about penguins. Everybody just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run to the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Okay, now I save it again. I want to say before I have to do a choice or play a mini game. Psst, hey. The girl whoops around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in there. In here. Neither can you. Try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy that I just end up slipping. Catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. What did people think they are? Stop making up horrible facts, Hugo. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we're discussing the birdness of penguins. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Really? Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom. Oh my gosh, why is Molly and Susan like freaking eco people? I don't know. Dang their parents. No. Where are they even going to go? I guess I should be whispering because of the... Anyway, I don't know. They're going to live in my closet. Wow, kid. Very smart. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact is that penguins only live in cold climates. Why are you capitalizing the P in penguins? With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Hugo, you are so horrible. Did I mention that they don't fly? Hugo, I need a shake. Shake Molly, shake Hugo, shake everyone. The crowd is starting to lose interest. I'm running out of time. Okay, now I'm safe, maybe. Is it a minigame to catch the brat? Lay down the law, try to relate to her, bribe her. Try to relate to her. That never works, but we're going to try it. I think back to the time I released all of the feeder mice from the pet store. Really? It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, you know, life can be cruel. Money. Give me money. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll give you $20 right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay. Well, give it to me right now. I reach out into my pocket and pull out everything I have, examining each bill. Okay, well, I have $12 and some change, and there's a budget here. Is that enough? Pay me the other $8 later, and we have a deal. We moved to shake on our arrangement before I suddenly realized there's a wave of penguins on the way out of the enclosure. We're going to have to block these birds. Oh no, this is the mini game. Oh, this whole thing is so stupid.
Block that bird.
Oh, that's Molly. Get out of here. Oh, you shoot it. That's funny. What am I doing? What am I shooting? Oh, those hands? Oh, those are hands. Get out of here! Get out of here, you dumb birds! Would you get over here? No! Get the fudge out of here! No! Penguin escaped! We're gonna reload. I can't reload! No, another one! How did the other one escape? No! No! I don't have to bribe that team? How? Oh, what the fudge? No! Too many birds. I can't. Too many birds escaped. I failed. I failed. Mission. Oh no. Oh no, 7 escaped. I failed. Good enough. I'm not doing it again. It's an S. Fuck that. I can't tell if that was worse than the mini golf one. Oh my gosh. Phew. Glad that's over. Just in time. 2. Looks like Hugo's wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech.
Hey!
And that's why I think penguins, even though they're not capitalized, are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? Even though that should be a question. I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. Oh, sorry. I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperature. Oh, sorry, that's Hugo. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. Oh, no, it's not. No, Molly, it wasn't. Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
What?
What? Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan. I suppose that they could compare animal thief notes. You're not off the hook, Molly. Dark, did you just bribe a child? I don't know what she's talking about. You can't play by the rules when there's penguins on the line. That's going to be a horrible answer, but we're going to go with the last one. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. Ha ha ha! Get it, Dark? Okay. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. That person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I only wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. I don't know if you could get any points with him on that, but whatever. I didn't see anything negative, so yeah. I would have liked to just straight up say I bribed a child, but yeah, whatever. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip was ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back out to the school buses. They just ushered through there. No shopping for those kids. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the buses, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Dark, thank you so much for helping out today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun, especially when I lost $12 and possibly 8 more. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? What the fudge is it? Oh, I've heard of a cheese. Wait, what is a cheese board? I think I know what a cheese board is. I know my character is supposed to like cheese, so maybe that one. Haha, got it. Great. Well, I gotta go make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where the panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. Ugh. We've all been there. No, I had to run in and grab her before any of the employees saw. Hey! You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. Although 7 did escape, but we don't know what happened to them. They probably all died. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a covert op. He's usually kind of a what? Kind of a stick in the mud? He's actually pretty cool. Had a good time with him. I brushed up against him. We touched hands, Amanda. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna go rest my eyes. You didn't talk about the horseshoe crab that was stolen too. Huh. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You learn when you become a father. Except, wait, what? Drink plenty of water. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Grill. There's no grill. Energy saving. Colin. Who's Colin?
I'm JK rolling with the light.
JK rolling with the writing. Oh gosh, so bad. Like I was just flabbergasted by that for a moment. Yeah. Energy save. Well, who's Colin? I don't know Colin. Grill, I'm confused by that also. Energy saving I get because of the kids maybe. Tweed because he's wearing tweed. Good cop because he's supposedly the good cop. Water, I don't understand the water. Yeah, whatever. And S with him. Huzzah. So that's everyone's
You've got dads.
First date. Except for F.U. Robert. So I'll tell you who it's between. For after the second dates. We're already tell you flat out. It's between Craig, Damien, and Hugo. Although I don't think I got an S with Damien. I think I got an S with both Craig and Hugo though. I think. Pretty sure I got an... Was it an A or B with Damien? I don't remember. I don't think they tell you in these things what you got on the first date. No, they do not. But I think it's based on how many hearts you have already with them. Nope, that's based on the dates. Yeah. So I have no idea. But yeah. We're gonna end it here because my throat is being a pain in the butt. Should delete all the other saves. That's funny that I went back to Hugo, probably because he was the last date. That's why. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Oh gosh, I'm tired. And I realized I didn't fold my laundry that I have on my bed. To spend some minutes before I take a shower going to bed doing that. And by going to bed I mean watching like YouTube in bed because it's on Nintendo Switch. You can download YouTube on that. It's amazing. Except for those stupid commercials. FU commercials on the internet. Anywho. I thank you all for joining, watching. Demon Zero, thank you very much. Wherever you went off to. Because you know, you're in the past. So, probably having a life. This has been HektontheMage on PSN or DarkElf85 on YouTube. And this has been Dream Daddy. the daddy that I'll never be. Dark, stop getting real. Anywho, may you all have a good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between, and stay safe and take it easy as much as you can out there. Yes, huzzah. Bye-bye.